When he was about 3 or 4 years old, we gave him a drum set. And what parent gives kids a drum set? But he loved it, and then he went on to take guitar lessons, and he was into saxophone. And in the last few years, he's had an acoustic guitar and electric guitar. Self-taught at the end, too, his own songs.
The interesting thing about his travel is he would book a ticket out and a ticket back and nothing in the middle. And what he wanted to do is to get off the beaten path into where the real people lived, which was fine for him, but it sure worried us. We had no idea where he was.
Yeah, it was never the resorts. It was all about getting to the heart of the city, heart of the people.
He went to Thailand every year for a lot of years to a Maui Thai martial arts school for 3 or 4 weeks, and became very, very good friends with the head instructor there, Sharoon. And that was his place to go and decompress and relax after a year of fighting fires. And when he came back, he just felt like a new man. For physical fitness to him was his second passion. He loved going to the gym and he loved physical fitness. I mean, all of the firefighters are like that. They have to be. But for him, it was a real passion. When the day came that he graduated and joined the fire department, and to see his dream to become a fireman come true, was just an incredible day for us. So when Derek joined the fire department, he always believed that he should experience every unit of the fire department on his way to becoming a captain. So he started in the stations, then he spent 4 or 5 years in hazmat, then he transferred over to technical rescue. Derek is an example of what happens if you have a passion for a job and prepared to put in the effort and work. You could be very successful and make a huge difference in people's lives. And I would encourage people that want to do something to be prepared to put that effort in. He was a man with very few negative traits. He had everything going for him, absolutely everything. Derek definitely was one that always put everybody else first in everything, sports and firefighting, but they're all like that. They're all the most incredible individuals, or you couldn't do that job. You have to be a very special person to be a firefighter, a very special person. We have a combined 36 veterans in our family. Some were killed, some were wounded. They all were really badly chained. So we really learned early in our lives how to honor people that sacrifice for us. And to see Derek's names on the wall and seeing him being honored is very rewarding to us and our 36 relatives. Derek lives just a couple of blocks from here, and on his off time, him and Shady would come down to this bench, and they would sit on the bench, and you've seen the picture of that, and you saw how many people go by here, and he talks to everybody. That's just Derek. And he became really well known as this Derek's Bench, and that's how it became called Derek's Bench. There's a group called the Rolling Barrage, and it's a group of motorcycle riders that are all veterans or retired first responders. And they ride across the country raising money for mental health and PTSD, which Derek had. And 2 years ago, they rode through Calgary and dedicated their ride to Derek. Derek is an old school firefighter where they don't talk about anything to do with themselves. So nobody really even knew he had it till the end. So yeah.
And some of the things as family members, we heard at one point that if you bring up things to a firefighter, it could trigger other things. So at points, we thought, let's just give him a safe place to come when he would come over for dinner all the time and not talk about some of those difficult calls or those things that might trigger PTSD. And, in hindsight now, maybe we should have brought that up more, but we had heard that would not be good to trigger those things.
In the last few years, whenever there was a call involving a child, you could tell it was really bothering him. They're not able to save everybody. And some of the times when they lose children, it stays with them. And like I said, he was old school. He was very worried if he went for help for his PTSD that he might lose his promotion or even his job. So that was one of the reasons that he probably didn't get the help as soon as he should have. He did go in the end, but should have gone sooner.
Definitely, I would say get help. Really go for help. And if that doesn't work, try something else. Try someone else. We've told people out at his gravesite, there's been a firefighter come out there and his wife, and I just said, as Derek's mom, please get help. Go for help.
We have a lot of firefighters and other first responders come to talk to us now, and that's our answer all the time is we'll do whatever we can for you, but you need to get a professional. And I'm not sure how effective the professionals really are. I think there's more power from the camaraderie of the fire department than anything else.
It's a brotherhood that I don't think any of us can really understand. It's their support group, it's their, their sounding board, their everything. And it's something that I think hard for us to really understand. We see pieces of it because with us, they say you're always family, they walk the talk with us. They really walk the talk. I think just keep remembering him, bring the memories forward, just like the fire department is doing it. They always just tell us he will never be forgotten. That helps us a lot. And just what he was like as a human being to people, how inspirational he was. I don't think he realized half of it.
He was a good person who put everybody else first. Probably should have taken better care of himself. And he was a deep thinker, like Donna said, so a lot of people didn't know what he was thinking about because he was a laughing, joking guy, typical fireman. But I remember on the day he passed away, his battalion chief told me that he was a firefighter's firefighter, and that's something I'd like people to remember him as a firefighter's firefighter. I would like to just thank the fire department, Steve Dongworth, and everybody for
what they've been to us. How they're always there. They walk the talk. They have been unbelievable.
Right from day one. Guys like Cory, day off, here he is. It's unbelievable.
Even this opportunity to speak about this and to feature Derek in some small way so he's not forgotten.
We will never know how to thank the fire department and the firefighters.